you like to know more?
Well.
So...
Problem is that the priest failed, and if the priest starts killing, Selena will start killing as well.
Yeah, added... Let's see. You get 3 more insanity. Does that put you over a tens digit?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. So
try again next
you
time.
make D100 at minus 40, well, at plus 40, and D100 at plus 20.
Zeb, did you roll a willpower?
If this is a fear test, I'm jaded.
Oh yeah, you're jaded.
Fainting dead away, you keel over and remain unconscious for 1d5 rounds.
This is just like on that time when the other only war party encountered a corpse, and everyone passed except Sam Hamjic, who started running away. This is the exact same situation.
Pardon me as I take. Excuse me, I had to take a nap due to blood loss.
Yeah,
So discard roll.
Yeah. Roll what?
Oh,
You did
no,
48.
you already did. All right.
yeah.
No, that's Odardi who did. You need to roll
Yeah.
more.
Reeling with shock, you back away from the source of your fear. You cannot willingly approach it. Otherwise, you can act normally.
Ardidi has the heebie-jeebies. Wait. I got a 48.
Yeah, that is a
exactly.
48.
Wait,
48 fainted
wait,
dead away.
48 is fainting.
No. 48 is reeling in shock. You back away from your
okay.
fear, whereas
Okay,
112 is
That's
fainting.
me. Okay.
You didn't
So,
realize that.
does that mean that he just backed right into the minefield?
Oh no.
Well,
no.
he just can't approach. He just can't approach this guy. He just backs away every.
Hey, man, how you doing?
No closer. Yeah, thank you.
No closer.
You're not looking too good, my friend.
Praise the Emperor and such.
That's
Give me a
the
second.
ammunition. All right.
Let me do a fellowship fellowship and charm here. Yeah, bro, buddy.
At penalties. Also, you have minus 10 penalty on all tests until the end of the.
Yeah, so that's an extra degree of failure.
You're not charming. You're not charming at all.
You're not able to
I'm not charming at all here.
This guy realizes that you don't like him.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right.
Pain.
We've been
Blood
waiting.
loss.
Yeah. We've been waiting forever for you guys to turn up. You know, they kept promising that the help was on its way, but after all these years, after all these generations, we just didn't believe it anymore.
Well,
But you're here now. We can return to the light of the Emperor.
you can indeed, friend. You can indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will need to send you for processing to the administratum and our superiors.
Selena's gonna elbow him to shut up.
How has it been? How did everything go?
Well,
Stop. You're making him super nervous right now. He's gonna realize it.
Well, no. So we have been. So what can you tell us about your situation?
We've been holding on to this area for, well, at least 1,000 years. We lost control of the bridge, but we have the secondary bridge and the armory. So we're pretty well stocked. We managed to keep hold of some of the food pressing areas. Which has kept us alive. Air seems to take care of itself. Orcs have been trying to get through to us for pretty much since we got lost in the warp. And
primarily source of protein income of renewing protein is orc meat.
No. We have a nice self-contained system. Yeah, there's enough energy coming in that we don't have to worry about loss like that.
Right.
So they've got food replicators and internal
corpse grinder is what they've got.
Yeah,
that too.
All right.
Okay, so take us to your armory. We're going to liberate the bridge.
Take us to your leader.
You shouldn't be leader.
Well, I mean, we're gonna. I say we're gonna try and like coordinate with them if we can. But yeah, I mean, I am curious as to what their armory situation is. But we want to coordinate a reclaiming of this bridge for Izzy and this entire ship for the Emperor.
Unfortunately, we don't have box speeds.
Yeah, someone should probably try and broach the subject and ask how is the situation with the faces, you know, and mutation.
We've got runners. And
No, I mean, ask
Alright,
these guys,
what's
what's the
the
situation with the mutations? I mean, this guy could be like isolated case, or it could be the norm. And if the norm, it's gonna be so bad. Unless it's a stable mutation, at least then if it's a stable mutation, they might survive.
Look, he only has some scalification of the flesh and some sharp and pointy teeth. I'm sure no one will will see it out of place.
yeah, well, this is going to be interesting.
They're so dead.
Yeah, they lead you deeper in, and yeah, it quickly becomes apparent that he's pretty much the norm. Everyone's got some sort of like configuration. It all seems to be relatively similar, so there's no like extra arms or anything like that. But no one here looks human, 100% human.
So it could be an issue with contamination of the food or the air rather than warp mutations.
Well, it also could be warp mutations because, cough, cough, they've been lost in the warp, and who knows how long their Geller field has stuck around. Besides, orcs don't use Geller fields.
Honestly, if it
Well,
was...
it also could just be malnutrition and such like that. I mean, this...
Okay, we're speculating now. We're
speculating, yes.
It's not. It's not like we're gonna deal with it. It's gonna be.
This is above our pay grade. We just got to convince them that nothing's bad is gonna happen when they re-enter the light of the Imperium. All they need to do is make sure that their helms and their void suits are nice and opaque, very, very opaque.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's gonna start blabbering on about you know what's happening out there. Are there many of you? Kind of. Trying to figure out like what's happened in the time they've gone.
Is it possible to do some pleasant conversation?
What's happened in the past 1,000 years? He doesn't really want to know.
Would this be a charm check for pleasant conversation, Gray?
Great. Want to roll? I don't know if it's scrutiny or perception check. Observe. Are there any Imperial Aquilas?
Oh yeah, everywhere.
Okay, then it's probably not Chaos because they would have destroyed it a long time ago.
I mean, we're just dealing with the fact that we have... I mean, if it was easy, it would be a
Not
chaos.
that we actually know it. Not that we actually know that Chaos would destroy these symbols.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't know, but let's see, the priest might with forbidden knowledge, but I don't think he has forbidden knowledge, heresy, or chaos.
Oh, I do have heresy, I think.
Yeah, that would be what you would roll to figure that out. But anyways, as far as we can tell at the moment, they are legitimately loyal Imperial citizens who've been mutated over time due to circumstances beyond their control.
That's what you can see from now, yes.
Yeah, what does the Imperial Guardsman Primer say about this situation?
I can't hear
It probably says mutants are not really to be tolerated.
I imagine.
I think I got it.
Zebrin is having
Hey, I did my forbidden lore heresy check, Ray.
And you succeeded.
Yeah, wow. You actually know something.
And I engage this guy in slight conversation and everything. Does everything seem copacetic on the up and up? I mean, we're talking about Imperial Saint here, but
yeah,
you know how history goes.
How's the Saint? Ask him about the Saint.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I've just hit the volume up so much on my headphones. That was deafening.
Stop trying to.
So Zeb can't hear a thing.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, that's not good.
Zeb, get a new headset.
Okay. Well, you can't hear us if you just said that, so.
No, he's not in Discord.
Yeah, well, if his headset's on, yeah, he would have to legit disconnect. Oh. That's not good. But to answer your question, we'll probably just get through this bit then if we're losing Zeb as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that'll put us down to 4 players.
Yeah.
We have lost more people, so it's good. It's a good time to be like, okay, here's the god.
We can do social stuff.
Yeah,
Last
we can
time
carry
we did
on.
social stuff.
Yeah, we can carry on the social stuff, but when we get to the end of the social stuff, we'll call it.
Right.
So, but yeah, to answer Pius's question, their doctrine seems to be slightly off, but you're not sure if that's just that it's 5,000 years out of date.
I mean, it's not like it's the core the core tenets
Core
may
tenets.
or may not be the same.
Yeah. The thing is, Imperial doctrine just differs pretty much world to world.
Yeah, it's hard to get a thumb on where they allow it so long as they venerate the emperor no matter what form they take. It's just the fact that they need to not be like, at all chaosy or wondering or using other words that make keywords that may indicate they're not talking about the same guy here.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of saint worship, but you would kind of expect that for the saintship. But yeah,
I mean,
it seems pretty much I should expect for an imperial cult that's been cut off for 7,000 years.
Okay, it's not like they were venerating the saint above the emperor and type like that.
No, but it's kind of like the saint is. They believe the saint is the kind of like true voice of the emperor, and it's going to completely rebuild. Yeah. Well, no, not true voice. Is the way the saint has been sent by the emperor to like lead them through. So not heretical, not in heretical way.
That's better.
They're weird, but within the normal tolerance of.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just trying to make sure that it wasn't like the saint set himself up as a cult of personality as he got consumed by something like celestial Nescience or something like that. Okay, we'll continue on. I mean, it's much more thematic if we're dealing with the fact that these are loyal subjects of the Imperium. We're just running up against the whole mutant problem.
Right.
Yep. So there's a stir, and you'll soon have quite a large train of followers.
EBGBs.
Because guess what? You guys obviously stand out here. Oh, sorry, 1 second. I've got to let the cat
in the storm.
Right, there he is.
Meow.
Sorry, I try not to talk because the kid might hear me. Yeah. He was fun to get down tonight. Anyway, so because you stand out, you're obviously not from around here. People, I was kind of trying to figure out what's going on. They're flocking in, all that. So you soon have a long trade of mutated people following you. Yeah.
Is the mutations at least? Can I do a scrutiny real fast to see if the mutations are at least consistent?
We know it's consistent. You already said that.
Yeah, as I said, they're pretty. Yeah.
So same thing: scarification of the skin, or scalification, sharp, pointy teeth.
Yeah, they're more just rustly teeth. Yeah.
I'll ask if the reliquary of the saint or her remains are here in this section.
No, unfortunately not. It's kind of hard to know what's happened. The records go dark around that time.
Actually, we did find a reliquary. We found a reliquary earlier on in our travels.
Oh yes, that's one of our border posts. We put them up to just like keep the heretics out, the orcs and the xenos and stuff like that. So our ancestors built a load before we sealed ourselves off. The idea is that the Emperor's power would keep the orcs away a bit more.
It worked. I mean, we didn't see anything on the way there.
Yeah, through like completely you've not seen an orc in a while. It might just be fluke, or it might be the power of the Emperor. Pius, of course, believes it is the power of the Emperor.
It most definitely is the power of the Emperor. Our belief in his eternal glory.
Of course.
Our knowledge of his eternal glory shall.
Yep. Okay, so you'll soon get to their armory, which is obviously well protected. someone who's more senior will come up, and he's like, an aging man, same sort of mutations. It's like, oh, relief! The relief has arrived. We're saved. There's a general cheer from the crowd.
Yep.
It's like, are there more of you? How many are there?
We have at least 2-3 ships worth. We currently have a bulkhead beachhead over at the around this area. I can't remember.
On this ship, we have a beachhead on this ship and attempting to secure it.
Excellent. We're few in number. It's only about 3,000 of us. But we've tried to keep as many weapons as we have active. So we can try and support you as much as we can. Do you have a mission?
Yes, we are attempting to extricate this ship from the Hulk itself.
I already told them that. We are trying to secure the bridge.
No, you told the other guy this. He's asked the same thing.
Yeah.
We relay that we're on a mission here to liberate this ship from this Hulk in the name of the Emperor, to allow it to return to the Imperial Navy.
Oh, we've dreamed of this day. Return to the Imperial Navy. We try to keep the ranks, of course. I am acting captain. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I am acting Captain Malphasius.
Malphasius?
Acting captain.
Acting captain, yes. The original captain died. Of course he died. What am I saying? The second in command stepped up, but we have to make sure, we're not going over the head. We are making sure that I'm only the acting captain. Once the Imperium wants to replace me, that's fine, and I will do whatever the Emperor wishes for me. I just want to make that clear.
Right on.
Yes.
So, how can I help you?
We just need to know the way to the bridge. We can figure out whatever restock we can. How can they help us is the question, Gray. Do you have anyone here that knows this? Do you have any means of medical treatment?
No. Shush. We don't want medical treatment for these.
I have -3 wounds.
I suppose if you're desperate enough.
I am desperate. I like my leg. It's a part of my body.
Okay.
Of course.
Can I get some grody medical treatment?
Yeah. They won't have as good equipment, so I'm going to put a bit of a negative on this.
But at least will
as long as they don't mess up too.
Okay?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't mess up his test too badly.
Let's just hope the first thing he doesn't go to is amputee.
Drum roll, please. No, he can't help you. The herbs haven't been growing properly.
Unfortunately, part of the things that were in their thing was at the medical bay. Oh well. I just want to try. No one else wants to try it too? I know I'm not the only person who got hurt.
Anyone else?
Nope.
No? No one else wants to risk medically from the mutants?
No one else wants to deal with grody people.
Okay. So after they get you patched up, they kind of ask what your next job is.
To secure the bridge.
Securing the bridge and radioing back to our
excellent,
men.
Excellent. I will ready the militia.
Militia?
That's what we call the remains of the crew. Of course.
What is the status of the bridge? Is the question.
The Alt took it several hundred years ago, but there's still power there. We're doing our best. We haven't made the move to retake it, as there's not much there for us, but we've made sure we have access routes to it, ready for this day. We didn't see the point in wasting lives fighting for something that doesn't work when you welded to a space Hulk.
Right.
Yes, save your strength for until when we come and for when the Emperor's angels come and we can break through with reinforcements. Good idea.
Your angels?
Not angels. No, we're men.
Oh, there are angels with you.
It was a metaphor.
Metaphor.
Of the Emperor's light blessing us.
He looks quite disappointed at that.
Unfortunately, we do not have Space Marines.
Unfortunately, no, we don't.
Yeah, they'll be here.
Unfortunately, we do not have his Angels of Death. Sad to say.
There's a little child at the front going, I wanted to see an angel.
Hello, nothing to see here. Give him the picture, show him the picture.
So, they'll quickly start moving together. So, are you wanting to inspect the armory?
Sure.
We found survivors, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah. Show him the picture. Show him the picture.
I will not in fantasy grounds yet.
Ah, damn it.
Post pictures in Discord.
So a second where I find it.
They are heavily mutated survivors. So yes.
Not that level.
Oh.
They're not that bad. They're just, they look like they didn't have any fruit for a couple of generations.
They're bad enough that we're kind of wondering like, if we actually expose them to the rest, will they just be executed summarily?
Look, they're coming along, the militia's coming along to help fight the orcs. If enough of them die valiantly in the name of the Emperor, we can, just say that we found survivors and they passed along, alright? I'm not saying we feed them callously into the arms of our enemies, but it saves paperwork.
I don't know. They don't look that far from baseline. If ratlings and organs can survive in the Empire.
Yeah, but it took a while for them to be accepted. But anyways, we need to... So we're inspecting the armory right now, and how many people how many militia people are they sending with us? And what is their kind of attire? What are they bringing into battle?
They're black suits, las guns, auto guns.
Okay. And actually, as a question, do they have any sort of intelligence as to what the orcs, layout of this ship, and then what the orcs have and what they might have done?
Not so much. They've got the layout, of course. They have the old maps, but the orcs, chop and change. They're always moving stuff, welding stuff up, cutting holes and stuff.
So they've not actually been exploring too much, lest they lose too many people.
Yeah, basically they've been on conservation mode.
Okay.
They have a stockade. They do not leave the stockade.
Pretty much.
Understandable. All right, so their armory looks like it's mostly standard Imperial issue las guns, auto guns, that sort of thing.
Yeah, stuff that would have been on the ship, when it was in the Crusade. There's a few looted heavy weapons, but not many.
Is there anything of higher quality than the higher quality M41?
Does it look like they have anything that they've been saving for a rainy day? That's of decent quality. That's not the las guns or essentially stuff that the ratings would have.
Special ammo. Maybe they have. I doubt they actually have some special ammo.
Special ammo, no. Ammo would have been used up a long time ago.
At best they have the
only reason that's going to still work is charge packs.
Yeah, the only reason.
Make me a scrutiny check. You're kind of picking
realistically, the only thing that they have is probably the hot packs.
Does anyone actually do scrutiny?
I think bias. Maybe you have, Tark?
I have scrutiny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do not.
Yeah, I don't.
I thought about taking scrutiny, but then I took some other things.
And
please, please.
Nope, you find nothing. Nothing. You actually find negative things. The things you thought were good were bad.
Doug, there has been so many 99s and 100s in this game. It's not even funny.
This session has been really bad for us.
You see on the recording how bad it got. It got bad to like cartoon level.
Like
bad.
if you look at, I mean, we did mind pogo sticking for a bit there.
Hey, you're all alive, aren't you?
I am -3, critical wounds 3.
Ah.
No, you're actually technically -2.
No, I have -2,
Negative-
but yeah.
Yeah, -2. So,
Okay.
what was it? Perception -20, yeah?
Yeah. If you don't have it trained to.
Nothing. Just throw a roll then. You might actually get lucky.
Maybe, but
It's not. It's worth a look.
more importantly, do they have any medics on working on discard at the moment?
Yeah, he failed.
Okay.
Not enough
Shall I have
herbs.
go? I do have Medicare trained. Shall I have go?
If you could.
Please.
Do they have medical?
So yeah, it was Tark who had Medicaid trained. See.
Do I have medical equipment I can use?
They should be able to lend you a few things.
Okay, that's +20, and I assume there's some modifier for how heavily damaged he is.
Trying to remember. I think there is, but off the top
I'm
of my-
at I'm at -3, so.
Yeah, not finding it. I think it's. Is it just a limit?
Push it to the limit.
Uh,
I don't
was-
think it matters regardless.
no, it doesn't matter. You don't
Actually, I
stab
could-
him though. It's fine.
I could re-roll that.
Well, at least you didn't have to rest standing jump through minefields.
Yeah.
And then running jump because so many people failed their standing leaps that they basically cleared out a patch that we could get a running jump from. I'm not kidding, that actually happened to us.
God. But yeah, sorry, discard.
These things happen. Don't worry, I'll just turn into paste the next first time I run into an orc.
So the armory is pretty as well stocked as you'd expect from the Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
They don't have our quality of armor, but hey, these will do.
Yeah, it looks like the militia's probably going to do pretty well. You know, it's not. They're not going to do them.
Not going to do it for us.
No.
We are here. They're there to tie it up. We're here to make the push.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can give you a good amount of support anyway.
Yeah, they can keep up a lot of the orcs, so we can actually face maybe several squads and just push through them to the bridge.
Look, it's going to all come down to a charm or a charm check anyway to make sure they're not all sentenced to sterilization /
Shush. They'll be sent to
call it.
sterilization anyway.
Okay.
that or
So
they
it's
could.
not less now. We can actually continue forward.
So we leading them on a charge into the.
Well, considering we're in a ship, I doubt it's a charge, but the
charge
sentence is
into the
correct. We are assaulting, yes. We are leading this. Actually, Selena is going to make perhaps a common lore ward check. Maybe she knows of a strategy that could be used that was employed for test. Unfortunately, she doesn't remember any such battles.
I'll make a scholastic lore tactic.
Yeah. Excellent.
I succeed barely.
That will probably make the assault more efficient.
So, given what little bits I know of ship-to-ship combat and succeeding on that roll, what would be the best course of action to do our assault? Or shall we talk about this next week?
No, I've got time to go through it now.
Will we be coming? Is it possible to come up through maintenance hatches and Jeffrey's tubes to they get about to flank the orcs?
Maybe the best course of action is just for Grey to put less enemies in front of us, because with your tactics, the locals are dealing with them.
If we're dealing, I mean, they know this. I'm pretty sure as being Voidborn, they know this ship pretty dang well, so they could do diversionary. They could do diversionary tactics and running fights to lure the orcs along, thinking it's a good old gone scrapped on that way, while we secure the bridge and then go into a pincer maneuver.
At the very least, we can make sure they don't flank us, so they don't come out of defense and troops.
Excellent.
How's that sound?
We actually have a working plan, it would seem.
So cue the montage of us trying not to throw up while we're pointing. While we also, point at glowing screens and such like that, and work on battle plans.
Just play The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, and then we come into the fighting tomorrow. So.
Yeah, that probably seems like a good way to do it, because it's getting a bit late now to start a fight, and hopefully we'll have more people next time.
No, he meant that the next morning, not
next morning
session.
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
I meant next session, but yeah.
I thought you were talking about next morning. We have 5 people. We can try something.
But it's also getting on to
we wouldn't be able to finish any fight we started.
And we also started an hour late today, so
yeah, I'm gonna try.
We only started 40 minutes late.
Only.
What do people think?
I was implying that we could at least mop up the initial orcs before we can head for the big boss. There's obviously waiting for us at the bridge.
We're probably just going to go straight into a single fight, but...
Well, I was thinking it's going to be a more... Gray's going to go for the attrition like he's been doing with these traps.
You're pretty well attritioned already, aren't you?
Some of us, not all of us.
Yeah, some of you are tanks, it's fine.
Yeah, and some of these tanks have been shot at all.
Well, we can say we can. To think of this, Dussel, the more time we take on this, Grey can set up a better and much more thick encounter for us to deal with, besides just throwing orcs down.
More importantly,
it's the orcs. So what do you mean a better encounter than
points back? You're going to need those.
Here's a question. What do you think we're going to be running into? Are we going to run into just a knob, or we're going to run into a mech boy?
Both, hopefully.
No.
No mech boys?
I can just line them up in front of my target and we'll see what kind of orcs we're facing.
You know that Grey is going to drop some ninja orcs on your back at some point.
I don't actually care.
Anyway, I do think we should call it there. It's a bit of a short session, but...
Ninjas, so. We can do Skaven.
Yeah. What do you get? Is everyone happy with that, or...?
I'm happy.
I'm
let's
not going to argue with the group. I would have much preferred a fight, but...
this was just getting through the thing like that. So we have Grey can set up a good encounter for next section. We can...
Okay.
Next week, we'll have the people we're missing, because we don't have our Psyker, if you don't notice.
Right. As if we need a Psyker. We have a Multilass.
We need a Psyker.
Right.
It was more than that we want the Psyker.
We have a little bit of downtime, so Selena can do the scrimshaw thing. Can she, please?
No, your character doesn't have downtime.
I assume that we're spending the night morning frantically trying to drill the militia.
Yeah, and going over plans and stuff like that.
That's the sergeant's job. Come on.
We're the only trained professional soldiers here. You have to show this button on the lock. Remember, don't just fire your lasgun randomly in the air like the orcs do. Aim.
Come on, they've been fighting in war for survival for the past 1,000 years at least. They're not raw recruits. We're not going to be needing that. They're not going to be that bad.
All right. Anyway, guys, I'm going to pop off. Later.
Yeah, I'll start later. So yeah. Actually, it won't be everyone next week. It'll be everyone in 2 weeks. But stuff like that.
Yeah. This decreases my time. Here, I
Yeah.
hope I'll be. If there
Oh.
won't be a problem.
Alright, see everyone then. I'll stop recording.
Yeah.